Okay, Harvey the Silver Fox here. This is a training lesson for the 2x5 forced matrix, the $5 2x4 matrix. This is the third lesson we've had in the last 3 weeks. Our intention was to launch this program around the 1st of November. Well, I'm at the mercy of programmers out there. I don't know if anybody can relate to that. But I'm at the mercy of programmers, so obviously it didn't happen because this is like the second week in November and we're still at it here, okay? So I'm going to be quite honest with you. I'd rather tell you that probably by the end of November it'll be launched. If it's launched before then I'm a hero. If it's launched at the end of November, then I'm pretty much right on the mark, okay? If that's the case, if my programmer is still working on it this time next week, we'll probably have another training lesson, another update. But as it stands now, my programmer is in the process of just setting up the server. He hasn't programmed anything. Okay, so that's where we're at on the $5 2x5 forced matrix. If you're watching this on a YouTube presentation, a YouTube video, obviously you cannot get at this page here. All right, can't get at this page. So at the end of this presentation, this training here, what I want you to do is go down into the description area of this YouTube presentation here, and I want you to then click on the link in the description. Click on the link in the description, okay? I do these videos so my members can then steal, I say steal, okay, I like the word steal. You can actually steal my video here, my training video, and make it your own. And I do have I'll show you later where we're going to find a piece of software, a location where you can actually take this video and duplicate it and make your own and put it back on the internet, back in your YouTube area. Keep in mind that YouTube is extremely, extremely powerful. Right now I'm signing up 2, 3, 4, maybe sometimes 5 a day off my YouTube videos. Of course, I have quite a few of them. Keep in mind that I do have quite a few of them, so just go back there in my account and steal them, okay? Make them your own and put your link in there. I'm closing in on 100, and YouTube is extremely powerful. You need to get a YouTube presence out there, not just 1 or 2. You need to get 10, 20, 30, 40 of them out there, okay? So keep in mind, YouTube, we're going to be talking about that too a little bit. YouTube is very powerful. Okay. With that said, like I said, this is just the third training video. Chances are next week we're going to have a fourth one. This is going to be about the $5 2x5 force matrix. You're probably looking at this flashing red arrow. I've put this together for a reason, this little box here, okay? When you start promoting this page, this is going to be a replicated page. This is going to be your page. Of course, it's a replicated site, what my program is setting up. And you start posting your page. You start posting it on surfing sites and traffic sites. The first thing they're going to see is this page and this red flashing arrow. And I've done this for a reason. If you've ever participated in surfing and traffic sites, you need to grab somebody's attention within 10 seconds. And I think this does it for you, okay? So we're going to follow the red arrow. We're going to keep on going down here, follow the red arrow down. In the next few days, which I've been saying this for a couple weeks now, the Silver Fox Elite Factory $5 2x4 force penny matrix. I'm working on it. My programmer's working on it. I pretty much have my side put together, pretty much. Plan to launch this new lead generating, money making project in November. And probably, honestly, it's going to be probably towards the end of November. Below is a sample of what your splash page may look like, okay? For those who have been following me, you pretty much see that it's pretty much stabilized, and you're probably going to see this is probably what you're going to see, what your page is probably going to look like. There are projections down here. There's money examples. These are examples only. They may, and chances are, will change, okay? And I say this, chances are in May they probably will change in the days to come before the actual launch. There again, we're going to be talking about the live training room. You can click on here and meet us in the live training room. And of course, many of you are in the live training room right now. This video is going to be replacing this video here. This recording right now is going to replace this one, so that'll be updated. Pre-register through the Silver Fox Coffee Club. Don't let this confuse you. People get confused and thinking they're signing up and they're paying the $5. Well, this is in pre-launch. There again, the sign-up page is not there. Don't be asking me, well, what do I sign up at and pay my $5? You can't. Okay, simple as that, you can't. Until the system is set up and active, we're going to have you register through the Silver Fox Coffee Club, and that's where all updates will be sent out. All updates will be sent with a notice, Silver Fox Coffee Club. There again, don't let this confuse you. This just happens to be one of my main multiple streams of income that I use, and that's what I'm using to keep in contact with everybody. The Silver Fox Lead Factory members who are managers. And I need to spend some time on this because there's a little confusion out there. So I have another program out there that I've had for going on a couple years, and you become a manager by paying a $200 one-time membership fee, and you turn around and you can sell that membership fee for $200, and you keep 100% of the profit, so you keep all $200 of it, okay? Those managers who have paid the $200, okay, and they have purchased a monthly subscription where I download the leads for them, they will be placed first in the system, okay? I've had people say, well, that's not fair. Well, it's not fair for the managers and the people who have been with me for 2 years, that I shouldn't take care of them first. That's what's fair about it, okay? But don't be concerned. I'm just telling you that at the beginning here, if you're not a manager, if you're not a subscriber, if you're a free member, don't worry about it. We're talking putting tens of thousands of people into the system, and at the beginning, you're probably going to be the first 500, okay? So don't be too concerned about it, but I am going to take care of those people who have taken care of me for the last couple of years. So I am going to send out an email notice through the Silver Fox Coffee Club. You need to pay attention to these updates. Please don't come to me and say, I didn't know. Please pay attention. Check your spam, check your junk email box. Make sure you're getting these updates. You have to get these updates, all right? So those managers and subscribers, I'm going to be placing them first, and then I'm going to go down and place the subscribers next if you're not a manager, and then I'm going to go down and place the managers into the system. And then thereafter, the managers will be invited to join third, and then all free members of the Silver Fox Lead Factory will be invited to join last, okay? And we have about 4,000 of those, about 4,000 active members that are free, okay? So those people who are placed on top, I think you're in a good position, aren't you? If anybody knows about matrices and what they're like and how they work, obviously the people who are on top obviously benefit, okay? My system's a little different, which I'll be talking about, but it's always good to be on top. So if you're not a free Silver Fox Lead Factory member, once you register, you'll be given information of where to become a free member. So register here. If by chance, if you do try to register and it says something about you being in the system, well, you're in the system already. If you're not getting these email email updates for some reason and you're in the system, well, they're going somewhere. They're going to your spam or whatever, okay? So if you're not getting them, you're going to have to register again using a different email address. That's a little tip for you, okay? So if you're not getting the updates every day, I send one out every day. You want to register again using a different email address, all right? So there you go. That's out of the way. So let's get busy. Let's get to work. We got all the details all the way. What is a force matrix? A force matrix is a system where there's a limited to the number of referrals any affiliate can refer. How can that be good? Well, there are multiple levels of affiliates and referrals. When a given affiliate has reached the maximum number of referrals they can refer any spillover, and I talk about spillover quite often. And for those who want to learn more about spillover, all you have to do is just Google it, and you can learn about multi-level marketing, spillover, and compensation plans. All spillover, meaning that, and when I get down there, I'll show you that if you only have 2 positions right underneath of you, and those positions are filled, what happens, anybody else you bring in will spill over into the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, or 5th line, okay? So that's what spillover is about. It's very important. Spillover is very important in my system, okay? For example, let me get down here. I got to get my little pin out here. For example, let's see if my pin works. There, my pin works. Oh, we got a funky color there. Let's make it red. Okay. For example, this is you right here. And you sponsor Bob. You bring Bob in. All right. And you bring Charlie in, personally yourself. Okay. And then what happens, you go find David. Well, David, since your 2 levels are filled here, David spills over and goes underneath Bob. Just forced underneath Bob. David's forced underneath Bob, okay? And then if you find Anna, Anna's then forced to go underneath Bob also, okay? And it fills left to right. So, for example, if each affiliate is allowed 2 referrals on their first level of a 2x5 force matrix, such as Bob and Charlie, an example below, and you then personally refer 2 more affiliates, such as David and Anna, David and Anna will be forced to be placed underneath Bob, which we just did down here. As you can see, all it takes is 2 personally recruited affiliates to fill a 2x5 force matrix. However, to fill the matrix even faster, making sure you reap the benefits of a filled 2x5 force matrix, it's suggested you invite more than just 2 affiliates. I want to talk about that for a minute. There's other programs out there, other matrix programs out there that say, and you're going to notice that my little presentation here is a little different than what you might find out there in some of these other programs. When you turn on a video on these other programs, there's a lot of hype, and there's a professional announcer, and he says, all you have to do is join and go to bed, and you're going to wake up with thousands of dollars in your bank account tomorrow. You don't have to do any recruiting, no promoting, no nothing. You don't have to do anything. Bunch of crap, that's what it is. That's wrong, 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 wrong. They're deceiving you, okay? I'm just going to be straight honest with you. I'm not doing a sales presentation. I'm giving you the facts. That's what I do in all my training videos. I give you the facts. The fact is, if you're going to come into the system, okay, and pay your $5 and not do anything, please don't give the $5 to the system. Please do something else, okay? You're not going to go anywhere. I'm going to be honest with you. The design mathematically, all it takes is 2. I'm going to be honest with you. On paper, it looks good, but you're going to have people that come in, pay their $5 and do nothing, okay? And it's going to screw up the math. When you come into the system, your goal, and I'm going to talk about that in a few minutes, is get that $10,000 bonus. And by just bringing 2 people in, I'm going to probably be honest with you, it's probably not going to happen. All right. So please don't come into the system thinking that you don't have to do anything, because you do. All those other programs out there that say you just go to bed at night and wake up, it never happens. I haven't seen anybody, I haven't seen anyone that have done that, absolutely done nothing and made any money. All right. So you see, it's to your benefit to get past the 3rd level. Okay. To get past the 3rd level, because this is your break-even point. So if you plan on working this system, your goal is to get past the 3rd level. The 3rd level is bringing is 8 people down here. Okay, you can be pretty comfortable if you bring in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and if you bring in 14 people, you're going to be doing just fine. Okay, if you do nothing else after that, you're going to be okay. But if you plan on just coming in and doing nothing, or just bringing 2 people in, mathematically it's not going to work, especially if it stops out there, okay? So plan on at least breaking even. Your break-even point is on your 3rd level, all right? So your fourth and fifth levels are where the real money is at. You need to get down to that level, all right? And you want to fill those levels as fast as possible. You really do not care how and who and where and how these things, how your people are placed under there. If you got a best friend that you want next to you, chances are your upline is going to fill somebody underneath you. It's not, don't worry about it. Okay, your best friend or your relative or whatever is probably going to land up down here. You don't care. As long as you fill your matrix, you don't care. All right. So, as you can imagine, if everyone you recruit are as enthusiastic as you are about building a monthly residual income of $852 per month, starting with only $5, you're going to reach that goal in a very short period of time. Hey, it's only $5. Come on, give me a break. Everybody can afford $5. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's go down here and see what happens here. This is the $5 2x5 5-force matrix. $5 monthly subscription returns $852.50 monthly residual income. So let's see how this works. On level 2, you're going to make $125. Level 4, you're going to make $250. Level 8, you're going to break even. That $5 you initially put in here, you're going to break even on level 5. And then you're going to be in the profit down here. Well, just keep on working. Don't stop at level 3. Keep on working, man. There's money down here for you. Okay? Don't wait for your upline to do it for you. If you're going to wait for your upline to fill this for you, go do something else. Don't give me $5. Don't give the system $5. Keep on working. It's easy. I'm going to show you how easy this is. I have it all laid out for you. So level 1 here, matrix 1. Monthly profit of $38.75 when your matrix is filled. It only takes 62 to fill it. Number 2, the $15 one, you're going to get a monthly profit of $116.25. Number 3, you're going to get $232 profit, and level number 4, matrix number 4, you're going to get $465. So this is how we get the $852. So when all 4 matrices are filled, okay, your monthly income is going to be $852 less your $5.15, and I get into that in just a minute. It actually comes to about $750 something. Okay. So once you fill your 4th matrix, start a brand new $5 matrix and do it again. I'll get into that a little later too. So this is how you get to this $852.50 per month, but that's really not a lot of money. We're going to talk about some big money here real soon. So what do you get for your $5? Okay, forget about the matrix. Let's just talk about what you're paying $5 a month for. If you do nothing else, if you don't even want to work the system, fine. Okay, pay your $5 and this is what you get. You get an email marketing system for $5 a month. You get a lead generating system that's extremely powerful, and I'm going to show you in just a minute how powerful this is. You have no idea. You have a library training of training videos. I'm going to talk about that. And of course, you have this $850 monthly income. So, hey, if you decide not to use the $5 2x5 force matrix to make money for only $5 per month, and you just have a powerful email marketing, lead generating system, and a library of training videos for building any money-making opportunity you may be working. Pay attention here. Building any money-making opportunity you're working. So my system will help you build this $5 2x5 matrix and any other money-making opportunity you're working. Okay. So for only $5 per month, you get all the following. This is what you're going to get for the. You're going to get an auto download function where the member can automatically download their leads into the SilverFox back office. They're going to be able to email. I'll do a blast once a week. Keep stats. I'm not going to get too much detail here because I need to keep on moving here. Delete the leads, flag leads. So you're going to get a complete email management system right here. And of course, you're going to have all the marketing support you can possibly handle. Okay, we're going to talk about that in a few minutes. In addition to that, you're going to have a live online training room. Best of all, a live online training room where you can ask questions and learn from others on how they are building and growing their $5 2x5 force matrix. Let me ask you a question. What other money-making opportunity are you working right now that you can actually go into a live online training room Monday through Friday and spend 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours watching others build their business, getting tips, getting directions, having your questions answered? What other program out there offers that? Okay, I know the answer. Do you? Not very many. I don't think there's anything out there, to tell you the truth. All right. Okay, so you're going to be able to download your leads, and here's the breakdown in each matrix. When you get down to number 4, you're going to be able to download 13,000 leads a month. Okay, and if you need leads, here's some leads here: 50,000 multi-level opportunity seeker leads for $55. All you have to do is click here, and for $55 you can get 50,000 multi-level opportunity seeker leads that you can use for anything that you want, or you can use them, download in the system, whatever. It's right here. There they are. Okay, so you can put your leads in there, whoever's leads you want to put in there, and you can download them. And when you get your 4th matrix filled, you got 13,000 leads that you can send out a monthly broadcast to those leads. All right, about any money-making opportunity you're working, anything. Okay, with that out of the way, let's go down and see how this really works. With the $5 2x5 force matrix, when you're level 3, remember we talked about that, level 3 down here? When your level 3 is filled, you'll break even. Okay, you're going to get back your $5. All right, a lot of money, isn't it? Having your initial payment of $5 paid for, thereafter you're going to be in the profit in your $5 2x5 force matrix. In fact, thereafter, the only thing that's going to cost you realistically is $5 a month, and soon you're going to be in the profit. So, you know, that $5 is going to be meaningless. All right. So in other words, the $5 returns $38.75 per month. And if you subtract $5 from that, you're actually making $33.75, aren't you? You get to keep for yourself. With my system, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. And just a minute, I'm going to talk about that. Everyone can afford $5, break even on level 3. All corporate generated members are placed on the top, then filled to the bottom. In other words, when I go out there, and this is important you understand this, because there again, a lot of matrix systems are not like this. When I go out there and you see ads that I have posted out there throughout the whole internet, all you have to do is Google me, okay, and I'm everywhere. Those people, those members that come into the system, I start at the top, okay, and they go and filter down and fill the spots, the empty slots here, which, if this is you right here, all right, well, if this is an empty spot, they're going to go underneath you. I mean, what a deal that is. I'm helping you build your business. So when you're bouncing around out there on Facebook and Backpage and Craigslist, and you see me, Harvey the Silver Fox, and I have an advertisement, I have something going on out there, and right now I'm everywhere. I'm going to be bigger and bigger and bigger as this thing grows. You can be assured that I'm helping you build your matrix. Okay, what other program does that for you? Okay, so once your $5 2x5 force matrix is filled, you'll make $10, a $10 bonus right here. You get a $10 bonus. It's usually paid within 7 days after you fill your matrix. Okay. Plus, you're going to get $38.75 per month minus the initial $5 monthly subscription fee. So you're going to be left with $33.75 each month to do what you want. Now, by using the profits from the first matrix, take that $33.75 and buy into the second one, the $15 2x5 force matrix, which is this one here. You're going to be sent an invitation saying, hey, congratulations, you filled your first matrix, the first $5 matrix up here, and if you want, there again, you're going to be invited, you're not going to be forced into it. If you want, you can then go into the second matrix, the $15 matrix, okay? And of course, you're going to be placed on top, all right? But you're going to be paying $15. So you're going to take $15 from this $33.75, leaving you with $18.75 to keep for yourself each month. And you can participate in this matrix. Now, once this matrix is filled, what's going to happen is going to return you $116.25 each month. And then you're going to get a $1,000 bonus once this matrix is filled, a $1,000 bonus. Okay? I'm going to be talking about, as a team effort, how you're going to fill this in just a minute. So once your $15 2x5 force matrix is filled, you'll make a one-time $1,000 bonus plus $116.25 per month. And what you want to do then, of course, you're going to have a profit of $101.25 because remember 15 and 5, and anyway, you're going to end up with a total of $135 per month. Remember, your initial investment was what? $5. That's your initial investment. You started with $5. Now, using the profit from the first, second matrix, take that $135 and buy into the third one, the $30 matrix here. Okay, $30 returns $232.50 per month. See what I'm doing here? I'm using $5. You're starting out with $5 here, and you're making profit to keep buying and joining the next matrix and the next matrix and the next matrix from that initial $5. Pretty neat, isn't it? So I'll use the profits, $15 to join this matrix. Of course, the break-even point is down here, level 3. Remember, that's your goal. Make sure you get down to level 3 somehow, some way, whatever it takes. Once you get this matrix filled here, you're going to get a $5,000 bonus when filled. And there again, I'm going to go back and show you as a team effort what's going to happen here. So let's keep on moving down. So you got a $5,000 bonus plus that $232. Now what I want you to do is I want you to take the profits out of that $232 that you're making here, and I want you to buy into the final matrix, the fourth matrix, is $60 per month, leaving you with $277.50 to keep for yourself. Okay? So the $60 matrix, 2x5 force matrix, is here. Use the profits from the $30 matrix to get into this matrix here. Now, when this matrix is filled, it's going to return you $465 per month. Okay? However, I'm sure you're going to enjoy that $465. Actually, it's going to, after everything's said and done, you're going to make $742.50 per month. But look at this. You got a $10,000 bonus here, and that's what you want to go after. This $465 per month is pocket change compared to this. Okay, your goal is to go after this $10,000 bonus. That's what your goal is. All right. So if you go down here, run the numbers. Right here, one-time $10,000 bonus plus the $465 per month minus the initial $60 monthly subscription fee for a net profit of $405. Now you add the $33.75, you add all the other matrices up, and after expenses, you're going to be making $742.50 per month. Okay? And remember, I'm sure I'm not going to let you forget this, the initial investment was $5. You started out with $5. You got a $10,000 bonus here, and you got a monthly income of $742. Okay? With initial $5 investment. The bottom line, to summarize, you started out with $5. Your one-time bonus of actually total with all matrix is $16,010. Remember that? Your gross profit after filling a matrix is $852, and of course $742. You started out with $5. Okay. So the 2x5 force matrix returns $852 per month. Your subscription payments will be $110 per month. Your net profit will be $742 per month when all 4 matrices are filled. Once you fill your $60 2x5 force matrix, start the process all over again and do it again. There again, you can run the numbers. Build 2 and make $1,045 per month. And you can see build 10, you're going to make $7,425 per month. Okay? All starting out with $5. So how much money do you really need to quit your job or retire or enjoy life? You have the tool right here. This is the tool. This is it. For $5, this is it. Everybody can afford $5. Hey, everybody can afford $5, so there should be no reason you cannot build a couple 4 complete matrix systems in the next couple months, making you $1,485 in residual income every month, plus all those bonuses. Remember those bonuses? Yeah, you haven't forgot those bonuses. Imagine in the next 12 months how many you could build. How about 20? Okay. All right. When we, like I said, when this becomes active, you're not going to see this information here. Only right now you're going to see this information, but you're going to have an area where people can, there's going to be no freebies. You can't look at this. You have to, if you're going to join, you're going to pay $5 to forget it. Okay, there's no free trials, no nothing like that. We're only talking $5, and that information is going to be here. The sign up is going to be down here, and we're going to have a sign up here. Okay, all right. Let's go back here. I want to show you something. Here's a team effort. I want to get you excited about something here. All right. All right. In order to advance, to be invited into the second $15 2x5 force, the matrix, from the first matrix. Okay, you must fill the first $5 2x5 matrix first. What's great about this system is you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. As a team effort, and I must mention team, there again, I say, if you want to come in there and pay $5 just to use the services I offer in here, don't be surprised if you don't do any recruiting or anything. Don't be surprised if you're passed by, okay? There again, I don't lie to you. I don't do any hype. You're going to have to do something, and if you want to advance to each matrix. So as a team effort, from your upline and downline, you'll be filling your $5 2x5 force matrix with only 62 paid members. There again, I've designed this, unlike some of those other systems out there, so you make a little bit of money. So at least you can break even on that $5 and then work on filling the rest of this so you can be in the profit. A lot of those other matrix systems out there, you have to get thousands and thousands of people in to make any type of decent money. Well, there again, you're not going to make big money on your first matrix, okay? But at least you're going to make some money, and you're going to be motivated to go on to the second, third, and fourth matrix. So once filled with the help of your upline and downline, and everybody stays in the first matrix here. Everybody will stay here. You can't jump down to this $15 matrix. You have to. This is what you have to do. Let me get my little pin out here so you understand. Okay. Got to find my little pin. It always disappears up here. All right. What's going to happen here is with a team effort, everybody is pushing everybody into this matrix down here. Oops. I lost my spot down here. I want to get down here. I want to get positioned here. Okay, look at my pin again. Okay, you're going to stay here. Everybody stays in this $5 matrix. You cannot jump down here and start promoting this. Okay, even when you fill this first $5 matrix up here, you have to stay here, and there's a reason I've done this. Okay, as a team effort. In other words, once you fill your 62 $5 matrix up here, you'll be invited. There again, you don't have to come down here if you don't want to join this matrix, and you'll be paying $15. So you're going to be up here. Okay, now this is your goal. You stay in this matrix, and you still keep inviting people into this matrix because you need to help fill the other people and get their 62 matrix filled, because once their 62 matrix filled underneath you, they are then invited and they go underneath you down here. See how that works? Okay. So as a team effort, I've designed this so everybody works together as a team. So you're going to keep pushing people. Even though your matrix is filled, you're going to keep recruiting, bring people in. It's only $5, come on. But the idea that you need to get people underneath you in this matrix here, okay? Because what do you want? You want this $1,000. That's what you want. You could care less about what happens up here now, other than you need to keep bringing people in to make sure that your downline fills their 62 matrix themselves and is invited into this matrix underneath you. See how this works? It only can be done as a team. Okay, everybody's working together to try to get that $1,000. That's how this works. Isn't this fantastic? If anybody understands matrices out there, go out there and try to look at some of these other matrices. Those things fall apart after 3 or 4 or 5,000 people. Why do they fall apart? Because everybody just gives up and slows down. Because they don't understand that if they keep pushing and building, at the end, a couple of years from now, they might get a few $1,000s. But I'm talking right away here. If you guys keep working and building and pushing people down into this matrix here underneath you, you got $1,000 waiting for you. Okay? Okay, stay up here. Once you fill this matrix, you got your $1,000. Keep bringing people into this matrix, because what do you want to do? You want to promote people out of this matrix here underneath you into this matrix, because what are you after? You're after $5,000. But you can't do it by yourself. You need your upline and your downline to work together so you can get down there. And doing that, you're helping them out so they can get that $5,000. Isn't this neat? Okay. Most matrices have holes, so this prevents having holes, the system. So you stay up here. You stay right here, pushing your downline into the next matrix, into the next matrix. That's how my system works. And of course, there again, corporate generated members would be placed underneath you, helping you out too. So everybody works as a team. There you go. Okay. So I'm going to show you something else that's going to get you really, really excited. Okay. I'm going to go back up here. And when you get to this page and you're playing around with this page and trying to figure it out and trying to learn from it, okay, you can click on this banner right here. It says click here. And it's actually going to take you to the library training, videos, okay? Or go all the way down to the bottom, here. This is going to be your member login. Now there again, it doesn't work because we're in pre-launch. Remember that, okay? The only way you're going to know that's ready to go if I send you an email. So watch your email. This is the link for the library training videos. This is marketing support, and this is all the legal stuff here, okay? I am going to talk to you about something illegal here that you pay attention to, all right? Right here, I have it in yellow, number 8. Failure to renew your subscription payment in each matrix will result in you losing your position in that matrix, where all downline associates will be compressed up to the active members. Remember, we don't want any holes in our matrix, do we? Okay, because the system won't work right. So why am I saying this? It's not because I don't think you can't afford $5, okay? It's because everybody has their charge cards, and sometimes the charge cards expire. It's extremely important that in the back office that you keep your charge card up to date. If your charge card expires or runs out of money, you need to get back in there right away and get a different charge card in there or update your charge card, okay? Because when the system goes to debit that $5, okay, and it says, oops, there's no money in there, guess what happens to you? Pay attention here. Okay, there's some other legal stuff that you should pay attention to too. All right, so but I definitely want you to pay attention to this, because I know. I mean, I've had the same situation in my life where I had something expire, and all of a sudden I wasn't getting my products and services, and I go, well, how come you shut me down? Well, they say, what? You got expired charge cards. So it's happened to me too. Pay attention here. Okay, all right. So down here, member login, library training videos, marketing support, and legal stuff. Okay, we're going to go into the library training videos here real quick. What do you get for $5? Okay, I just have to laugh. There's some training videos here that people pay thousands, hundreds and thousands of dollars for. Okay, in your back office, you're going to have all these steps. Now, I have a video here which explains in pretty much detail what you get for $5 and what these training videos are all about. I'm not going to spend too much time other than just on a couple of videos, okay? So what I want you to do when this presentation ends, I want you to go back here. You will be excited when you watch this video about everything that you get for $5, okay? You will be excited. So, but I am going to talk about a couple things here that are very, very important. I want to get you, I'm just going to tease you is what I'm going to do. I've laid it out so that people come to me and go, what do I do first? Well, here's step number 1. That's what you do first. Well, what do I do second? I got it all laid out here for you, okay? This stuff This training here is what I use to make $500 a day. Okay? There's no reason why you can't do the same. I've got it all laid out here for you. All right? No excuses, no crying, no whimpering. Everything. Step 1, Step 2, Step 3, Step 4, Step 5. Remember Step 5? Okay? I talked about that. YouTube. You need to get a YouTube presence out there. And guess what? In this training video, I give you this piece of software. I show you where to go so you can download my training videos and make them your own. Okay? Amongst other things that I do training for you here on YouTube. All right? But I am going to sneak down here a little bit. And of course, I've got the surfing. I've got this one-stop, all-in-one marketing system, very powerful. Craigslist forums, okay. But I'm going to get down here, okay. I'm going to show you something. Remember I told you that you can generate leads for any money-making opportunity that you're working? It's called a sizzle call. It's a sizzle call. And in this training video, I'm going to show you how to set up and put your phone number. It's going to be a free Google phone number. Okay, I'm going to show you how to program that into using this banner software here, piece of software. All right, and put your phone number, your Google phone number on there, and have people call you where you can capture their phone number. All right. Because my sizzle calls really work. In fact, I did a test one for you here. So I'm going to pop it up real quick and show you what's going on. See if I can find it here. Okay. Here's one of my Google accounts. I have several. I have this one specifically set up for my sizzle call. It's called a sizzle call. I started it a couple days ago. All right. All right. Now, this is yesterday's calls here. Okay, these people calling me. You're paying attention here? How many calls did you get yesterday for your business? These people are calling me. Here's the phone numbers. I'm not going to let anybody see these because I've had some people get mad at me because they called them up. These people have called me, listened to my sizzle call. Now, what I can do if I had time, see, my biggest problem is I don't have time. I can generate hundreds of leads a day. People are just awed at that, okay? My biggest problem is I can't get to all the leads. Look at all these calls that I got. Look at all these calls that I got from my sizzle call. That was yesterday. So let's take a look at today. Okay, we got somebody. Yeah. Thanks, Dave. Thanks for muting yourself there. Okay, let's take a look at today. The ones that aren't marked are today. There you go. Those are the ones I received today. So let me ask you a question. Did you receive that many calls today for your business? Huh? Right there. Okay. So that's called a sizzle call. And then in this section here, let's see if I can find me again here. In this training, I'm going to get into great detail on how to set up your Google account, how to set up your Google Voice, how to set that Google phone number up so that you can make sure that you capture the phone numbers. So when people call, and it's very simple. People, they want scripts and they want to spend hours and hours and hours training. What do I do to call these? This is what I do. I call the people back. I said, did you listen to my sizzle call? I know you did. Okay. Do you have any questions? That's it. Okay. And then we get into a conversation. It's so simple, guys. All you do is just talk. You just carry on a conversation with somebody. Build that rapport with somebody. Build that friendship, and then what you do is you get, if they haven't got into the system yet, you make sure that they get into your system. That's it. That's the sizzle call. Look at all this training back here. You're going to be paying hundreds of dollars for this if you go someplace else. Okay? You're going to get it for how much? How much are you going to pay for this? So this is people. I got some secrets here for Google. I mean, I've got them all. I got it all. Okay. Here's if you want to go international. Here's the location. You go international. And there's more to come. I've got members who say Skype is the way to go. Well, let's do a Skype training presentation. Okay. So I've got all this for you. For how much? Okay. If you do nothing else, if you don't want to make any money, if you want those type of leads, follow my teachings and my training in the sizzle call and get those type of calls every day. Okay, and I place that sizzle call as a test on 2 locations out there. And I'm getting that type of response. Those people calling me, okay? So over here is the marketing and support. I have everything that you need. Can't say I don't support you right here. I got it all laid out for you. Go come down here and click on it. I got the banners. All you do is right-click and copy it into your computer, your pictures. I've got everything for you, all the scripts, all the text ads, all the Facebook. I've got it all for you here. All you have to do is copy and paste to wherever you want it to go, and make sure that your URL, not mine. Make sure it's yours, not mine. You might laugh at that, but I've had people use mine, and I caught it like a couple of weeks later, and I go, you're promoting for me? Okay. But I got all the images. I got everything for you here. Everything that you need, right here. Just copy and paste. Right-click on the banner. Save picture as. I've got it all. For how much? How much a month? All right. So I'm gonna slow this thing down now, and I'm gonna take questions and answers. There again, I don't have that many people in the room right now, so one at a time. If you want to, just kind of speak up or raise your hand, and I'll acknowledge you, and you can unmute. If you have any questions here, let me get back up to my start point here. There you go. I mean, a surfing site, a traffic site, they can't when they surf, if anybody understands surfing, that's what they see. Isn't that neat? Just the curiosity factor is going to make them come down here and take a look. All right. So who do we have? We got Ken. Ken, do you have a question? Who else we got? Mr. Shumsky says you're my hero. Yeah, right. I just think out of the box, Mr. Shumsky. I do things different than most people out there. Some people like it, some people don't. I think way out of the box. I don't, I just put it on the line. My motivation and videos or training, I get a kick out of some of these other videos that they have. They get you all hyped up, and you just make money, and you go to sleep, and you wake up with thousands of dollars. You don't have to do anything. Hey, Keith, what's going on? Go ahead.
Hey, Harvey. I just wanted to ask a question. I think you answered it before, but since you're going to record it, and probably people that want to know anyway. If you are a free member, can you start promoting this 2x5 matrix to get them in your pipeline?
It's a great question. Let me go back down here. Okay. Keep in mind that if you are a manager or your subscriber, virtually everybody, all the free members are going to go underneath you. If you are a free member, you probably should not bring people into this page here, because what's going to happen, we don't know as a free member where you're going to go under. If these people are going to go underneath you, where you're going to be positioned at. So if you're a free member, you can't bring them to this page. Okay, you can promote it, set up your own lead capture page out there, and stage them in a different area. All right, but they may go on top of you, they may go underneath you as a free member. I don't know where they're going to land. So no, do not bring them to this page. Set up your own lead capture page. There you go. Good question. Great question. Who else we got going on here? What else we got? What other questions? Got to be some more questions.
Hi, Harvey.
Mr. Shumsky, talk to me.
It made perfectly good sense to me. I don't know what questions I'd have. I'm just anxiously waiting it to go online.
I know you are.
I've been promoting it, on a daily basis. So, and I have a lot of hits on it. I don't know if anybody signed up or not. I can tell that I've gotten hits on it, but I can't tell if they signed up or not.
Right. Well, what happens is, and there again, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm surprised and I can kind of get a feel for what's going on by the people who register through the Silver Fox Coffee Club. I haven't had that many people actually register. I'm not sure what's going on out there. You'd think that these people would be lining up to try to get in here, but I haven't had that many hits. Yeah.
I kind of think that perhaps that Silver Fox Coffee Club might be throwing a curveball at them, and I think they're signing up for a coffee club.
Well, there again, if they listen to this presentation, this video presentation, I really get into a lot of detail, the whys and how comes.
Yeah,
I don't think that's the problem. I think people typically, we have to create a feeding frenzy is what happens. And there's so many opportunities, there's so many of this, there's so many of that out there. I think people get overwhelmed and confused. They're curious, they come in, and then they're on to the next and best thing, okay? I guarantee you 99.9% of the people are not making one dime out there. They're probably losing money. Only because they're not following my teachings. So the list is all that matters. The money's in the list. And what happens is they get excited. They get really excited about this money-making opportunity they found, okay? And they're really excited, but they don't have anybody to sell it to. All they have to think, all they want to do is go out there and say, hey, you need to get excited as I am, because this is fantastic. And nobody does. Nobody could care less. Yeah. And then what happens is they go, well, I don't understand. And this money-making opportunity I'm involved in may not be as good as I thought it was. Well, it's only because they don't have a list. There's nobody to sell it to. I always say, if you're going to get involved in the money-making opportunity, build your list first and decide on what money-making opportunity you're going to get involved with. Because I guarantee you, if you get involved with the money-making opportunity, you don't have a list, you will not make any money. Guaranteed, promise, you will not make any money, period.
Yeah, the $5 in itself is quite a value without the matrix.
Right. But yeah, where are you going to get that type of training for $5?
Yeah.
Come on. I'm giving you every secret. You have no idea what's in my brain. Okay. I got all this information in my brain, and I'll just spell it out in these video trainings. Hey, Don, talk to me.
I don't mean to be offensive, but I don't want to know.
Okay, Mr. Shemsky, mute yourself, and we'll let Dawn talk for a minute. I know she's champing at the bit to do this.
Hi, everyone. Yes, and of course, as manager, we can just keep bringing them into Silver Fox, knowing that they will get an invite when the Matrix is launched anyway.
Right. Yeah, so just bring them to this page here. Because you know that everybody's going to go underneath you anyway, so.
And they still have to come to that page, not just feeding them into Silver Fox free leads, because they're going to get an invite anyway, aren't they, Harvey?
Right. There again, you can put them into Silver Fox free leads because they are going to get an invite. So whatever you want to do, however you want to do it, I don't care. Just get them in.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you, Harvey.
Okay, Keith. Keith's got his hand raised. Talk to me, Keith.
So, Harvey, just want to make sure I got the gist of it. Now, once you make it out that first matrix and you're in maybe your second or third matrix and you're actually recruiting, or when you're bringing new people in, you actually are helping your team members out to build them up to come into your, to upgrade to the next matrix, correct?
Right. Whether your team members like it or not, you are going to be forcing them, and I say force them, to drop down underneath you in your second matrix here, okay? Because you need to get this second matrix filled somehow, some way, and you want that $1,000. Well, everybody in your downline here, okay, is underneath you. You need them to fill their matrix here, this first matrix, to shove them in, to push them into this matrix so you can get this matrix filled as fast as you can. So whether they like it or not, and that the only way that they would want to, if they don't come into the second matrix, okay, is if they decide not to spend that $15, okay. And you and I know they're going to spend the $15, but I make light of it. Right. Is that you need to help them fill their first matrix. You need to do that somehow, some way, because what are you after? You're after this $1,000. The only way you're going to get this $1,000 is if you demand, you push, you keep bringing people in, filling their first matrix to push them into the second matrix. And then in turn, you're going to keep pushing in this first matrix up here, because you're going to stay here all the time. This is where you're going to be. You're going to keep filling, inviting people, pushing, and filling these people's this matrix here for them, so you can get invited into this matrix to go after that $5,000. What a phenomenal system, okay? And that's what I say. If you plan on coming into the system and just sitting there, don't come into the system. Don't do it, because you're going to be bypassed, and you can be bypassed, okay? You can be bypassed where somebody down here gets really aggressive, and then comes in here, and then when you do, it's possible that you could land underneath this person, all right? But no matter what happens, it's a team effort. Everybody's going to be pushing, forcing to get to this matrix here, to force this matrix to be filled. Pretty neat system, isn't it? Okay, do I have any more? Let's see. Yeah, you have to watch this entire video, yeah, because the good stuff is at the bottom, isn't it, Mr. Shumsky? Any more questions? Oh, I get excited when I get down in here. This really excites me down here when I start doing this down here, because it's like, you know, this is nothing else is like this out there, gang. Nothing else. Okay, I don't want to make this video too long, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do last call, and then you can still ask questions, but I am going to probably stop this video here. Last call, one last call to be on record. To be on record. Okay, I am going to stop the video, and as I always say, I'll meet you in the live training room. No other program has a live training room, by the way, that I know of, like I have. There again, I'm rather unique, I think, out of the box. And let's go make some money.